All right, so it's been a minute. One of the things I struggle there's so much I struggle with, but one of the biggest things I struggle with is Amazon. Well, it's really marketing in general. The thing I struggle with the most is, I guess, social media, putting these videos out to where it's like, oh man, this is something else I got to do. Even though I enjoy doing it, it's just something I struggle with. Let me move. First of all, these bars of soap, I had to go through all my bars of soap, and there's like whatever these are. I forget how many bars I ordered. There was a good bit, but it's not that bad, I guess. But it sucks when I had to go. I had to go through all these boxes, and pretty much there are a lot of them that were they're garbage. They were not good. They had this funky oil to them. I got one of them out, and it was just like, you can't. This is ridiculous. It's like, why would they do this to me? But anyway, I went through them, and I had to just weed them out. So whatever the quality control is for the manufacturer, it's been lacking, and I don't know, something to keep an eye on. Anyway, the biggest struggle I have personally is, and even with the company, is getting people to my website. And once they're at the website, I got to capture their email. That's the name. That's all I want to do. Get them on the website, capture their email, and then I can try to, that's the first phase. And then the second phase would be learning how to do email marketing, I guess, like promotions, maybe not spam the heck out of people, but just, if I'm having a promotion or deal or something, maybe they can check it out. Cause I really don't want to get into the ball game of discounts and everything. So one of the things I struggle with is, once I capture, if I ask for your email, why should you give me your email? It's like, so maybe your first order, give me your email, give you 25% off or something ridiculous just to have your email. And, whenever I need to run some specials, I can throw it out, but it's hard to why should you give me your email? That's something I struggle with right there. But the biggest thing is getting people to the site. It is hard. That is probably one of the biggest thing I just didn't do as a marketing, really. And it's difficult. I don't even know where to start with that. There's a lot of people, they say, well, you got to pay for this, pay for that. Next, you're bankrupt just paying people to do things for you when you want to do it yourself, but your time's limited. Like, I work full time. I literally just got out, I had to do some yard work, come in here, jumped in the shower, ready to wind down for the night. You know what? I'm going to put a video out. So I just, here I am. But anyway, woe is me. But it's the marketing. And then it's like, okay, not only do I have to, my Amazon, I went to Amazon, just check out my store, and I had 3 items that were inactive. And I'm like, why are they inactive? And they went from fulfilled by Amazon to fulfilled by merchant. And I'm like, why would it automatically do that? It's the craziest thing ever. Another one, the price changed for whatever. Well, it didn't really change. It just said there's a discrepancy on the price. And it took a while to figure that out. I mean, it takes time. I mean, that probably took a half a day to figure those 2 items out, where I had to file a case report, and within 2-3 hours, it come back and said, hey, idiot, you have it for fulfilled by merchant, do fulfilled by Amazon, and everything will be great. And it was great. But it took time to figure that out. And then with the A+ management, or the A+ themes for Amazon, I had to figure that out. That takes time. Something I did, it's just a lot of work. And, sometimes you're running around doing that stuff, which I call that admin, to where I need to be marketing, doing promotionals like this, doing maybe product photography. I don't mind product photography. I think it's pretty cool. I do photography as a hobby. So that part, is interesting to me, but set everything up and do all this stuff, it's like, man, it's a lot, guys. It is a lot. But what I struggle with is getting people to my website, because I'm getting maybe, I'd say 5 to 10 people a day will visit the website, and pretty rarely people buy, to be honest with you. So just to be real, that's just the numbers right there. But so I got to get people more involved going to the site. How to do that, I don't know. These YouTube videos, I have Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube channel. That's kind of like a follow me along, where I go, I do a lot of hunting, fishing, And so that's basically like with a camera and following me along, fishing. And it's just kind of like a little adventure thing. I try to keep them interesting, maybe a little bit more suspenseful. The other one's Kenix Junior Odyssey, to where I try to do gear review, to where it's like backpacking reviews, stuff like that. And again, the whole idea was to create those channels around my life and then offer this product. But this was a big undertaking to create like not only a product, but a brand, something like I can hammer on for, 5 years and maybe, slowly start to step away from it. I wanted a product and a brand, but I have to get people to the website. So anyway, guys, I just want to give you an update on it. That's something I struggle with. I don't know what to do with it, because sometimes you think of like I got this new boom mic here. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start doing podcast. And then I'm thinking, why the hell am I doing a podcast? I can't even make a YouTube video. So sometimes I struggle with just, you sit there and you start thinking this stuff. It's like, no. you have to do marketing, promotion. A lot of guys out there that are trying to do what I'm doing, and I'm trying to do what they're doing. It's like they've helped me out so much with like just like shorts, Instagram, stuff like that, to where it's like they're helping me out a lot, and I can't think of them enough. So it's kind of like people think. I had another gentleman. He reached out and said, "Hey, I want to do a collaboration. I don't want to be a competitor." And I'm like, "Dude, you are not a competitor to me, because I'm not even like, if I was a fish in a pond, like I'm like literally laying on the land flopping around. It's like I'm not even in the pond, man." So it's like, you're not my competitor. I'm not your competitor. It's I'll tell you everything and anything I know, and maybe we can. It's kind of like the gunfighter going to the gunfight. He's like, I'm going by myself, and he's on a horse. The next you know, he sees out. He looks to his right. There's another guy on his horse, and he looks to his left. There's another guy on his horse, and you're going to take down the bad guy, which is big woke corporations. So another thing I'm kind of more excited about this move than anything else, is going on Public Square, which is more of a non-woke type of avenue to sell merchandise. I forget what they charge, like 8%. It may seem high, but to me, it may be more of a thing than Amazon, but there's not that many people go to Public Square, but Amazon is king. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited about that one, because that's more, I hate to say like it's conservative or this stuff. It's just like whatever's anti-woke, 100% American. I mean, common sense stuff. I mean, what's going on. Like, if you look at my Odyssey channel, Kenix Odyssey, I did a video of like my Harley. So I have a Harley Davidson, a CVO convertible. I paid a lot of money for it, and I had to take it in for a 20,000 mile service. I had to do some repairs to it. Anyway, long story short is the bill came to like almost $2,000. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, I was like, this is insane. The big thing were the tires. I had 2 new tires put on. That was almost $1,000 itself. But I took it to an independent dealership. I just got tired of Harley. I don't want my money going. And this is the whole idea of like Wild and Thunder. I didn't want my money going to things like I didn't believe in, to where the corporation of Harley, they're just supporting things, giving money to organizations I don't believe in. It's kind of like in the outdoor industry, you have the Pittman, I think it's Pittman-Robertson Act, where a percent of your taxes go into this act. And it's like $1 billion. And then they divvy that out into nonprofits and organizations. And I think, don't quote me on this, like 90% of that fund is funded by firearms. If it's like bullets, guns, whatever it is. And I'm going to bet money that some of those organizations that get money are anti-gun. I mean, it's the biggest racket out there. I mean, so a lot. It's the same situation with Harley, to where I give them money, some of my hard-earned money, and they're taking it and giving it to these organizations instead of like, why don't you give it to Rider Down, the Rider Down Foundation? I think that's still one going on. But it's like guys that got injured in a motorcycle accident, have their backs. It's like, create this ecosystem. Not over here. I mean, it's like, this is ridiculous. It's like, I understand you want to like branch out, but what about these guys? The guys that are struggling, the guys that got into a car accident, maybe they lost a leg, broke a back, got buggered up or something, give them back something, but I just got tired of it. I'm tired of it. And that's pretty much why I created Wild and Thunder is, I want to just be true to I hate to say true to the game, but American stuff, it's American small business, American owned, American manufactured. That's why we did this. Oh, another thing too, kind of losing my voice. I'm getting dried out here from just coming in from outside. But socks are coming in. They're actually done, ready, signed, sealed, and stamped. But I have to run down and pick them up. But I negotiated where they can ship them to me. They're gonna actually they're doing me a solid, So these socks are coming my way. They should be on November 1st. The reason why it's going to be November 1st is because I'm going on an elk hunting trip, and it's like 16 days. And so if you go to like wildandthunder.com and you look at the, you pretty much look at the header, it's going to say, "Gone hunting will ship out October 1st." Because it's just me doing this thing. I can't be everything. I can't please you. Sorry about your luck, but I'm going hunting. And that was the whole idea of this business too, is to where like I have my life and I want the business to revolve around that life. Because I have a job, I get paid well. I don't need another. I need this like I need a hole in my head, but I want to make something really cool. And that also kind of counterintuitive to where businesses exist for the people, not the people exist for a business. And that's like companies like Harley Davidson. What they've got wrong is they think they exist, the people exist for them, to where it's not that. It's the business exists for the people, the customers, and what they can do. So, it's like the conservation. I'm going to be big into conservation. I've been looking at buying some property and doing some conservation efforts for habitat, wildlife, stuff like that. And so if you do like buy stuff off like Wild and Thunder, it goes to that habitat and the conservation. It's like if it's my properties or if it's like Trout Unlimited. I'm a huge fan of Trout Unlimited. We just had an organization in Pennsylvania. It was a heritage something. They bought like 900 acres. It's 900? No, I'm sorry, 300 acres, and for like $900,000, which is a lot of money, but a pretty good deal it's pretty much garbage land. But there's a stream that runs right through it, and it's like a designated wild trout stream, and there's some nice trout in there. And I'm just so thankful organizations like that do exist. Maybe they got their money from the Pittman-Robertson Act, and I would love to like take the profits of Wild and Thunder and just write them a check for like, how cool would it be to write them a check for like $10,000 to have that stream stocked, maybe put on an event for the kids, get people back into nature, in the wild. I mean, it's kind of, I'm rambling on here, but it's kind of funny where, my X feed, Ken Hicks Jr., that's who I am on X. I subscribe to this like history vids or something. And they're showing like high school back in the 90s. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like, yep, that's pretty much it. And it was so much fun. And I have no idea what these kids nowadays, there's a lot of, this is where I never paid attention to politics and like the school system. Kids are so emotional these days. It's just like, I don't know what to tell them, Don't come to me for a hug. But anyway, that's another rant. Guys, I got to wrap this up. We're going to start rambling. But that's a little update on what's going on. I got socks coming. I got Public Square. It's looking to ramp up. I'm going to go on an elk hunt. Check out Ken Hicks Jr., the YouTube, Ken Hicks Jr. Odyssey. That's more of gear reviews. So a lot of things coming in the pipeline. There's a lot. But the biggest thing I got to figure out is marketing, getting people to my website, because that's where I'd really make the profits, is when they come to my Shopify store and buy from there, versus like Amazon. They charge a fee. Public Square, they charge a fee. Ideally, I would love to have my products on Amazon to where people just buy them there, because it's like, it's just me. So it's easier for them. It's easier for me to pay them for shipping and fulfillment than actually hiring someone. Although the whole purpose of me doing this was to hire someone local, like, if a single mother, not a single mother, but or even a single mother, I don't care. Just someone that needed like a side job or something, like a little to where they're raising kids and they can like I have plenty of space. I got a huge garage, I got a huge basement down here where they can come here. I don't care what they do. I'm not that type of guy to where it's like, if they're looking for part-time work, hey, I need someone to like, shipping and fulfillment. So that was the whole idea. And I just want to give back to the community. That was the whole idea of Wild Thunder. But damn, I gotta get on the marketing.